Good morning, 678. This is a repeat of part of the lesson from yesterday about the order of operations that we use in math. I'm going to go over a couple of questions with you, and hopefully that will help you with the assignment that we've given you. Please try and join us if I've advertised that we're going to be having a lesson on a new topic at one of our Google meets. It's better if you can listen to it and talk and listen to the questions other students have as well. So when we solve math equations, there's an order of operations that we follow, and in Canada we use the word brackets. So it should say brackets first, and I believe on the assignment that's what I've written. So it'll say brackets first, then multiplication, then division, then addition, and then subtraction. These two are kind of together, and then these two are together as well. And the example they've given you is 2 plus, inside of the brackets is 3 times 5. The end of the bracket minus 2 is equal to 15. So the first thing we do is the bracket, because that's what it says. First is the brackets. So we solve what's inside the brackets. So we have to write the 2 down because we haven't done anything to it yet. Plus the answer from inside the bracket is 15. And then we write down minus 2 because we haven't done anything with that. You're only allowed to do one thing on each line. So for the next line, we're going to add 2 plus 15, which equals 17. And we write minus 2 because we haven't done anything with that. When we write the 17 minus 2, and that equals 15. So for this next question here, it says 5 minus 3, which is inside the brackets, plus 4 minus 7. So when you look at our list here, you know that we're going to do the brackets first and then multiplication or division. So this question, it says 5 minus 3. So inside the brackets, the answer to 5 minus 3 is 2. And then I'm going to write the rest of the sentence, plus 4 times 7. So what would be the next part that I would answer? Is it going to be the multiplication or the addition? If you said multiplication, you were right. So we're going to write the 2 down, plus the answer to 4 times 7 is 28, 4 groups of 7. Sorry, and I forgot to put my equal signs there. And then the answer to 28 plus 2 is 30. And that should just be a line there. Okay, so let's take a look at the next one. 1 plus 2 times 3 plus 4. So are there any brackets? No. Is there any multiplication? Yes. So that would be the next thing that we do. What I like to do is either highlight or underline the part that I'm going to do. So I have to write the 1 down because I didn't use the 1 yet. Plus, I'm going to solve what I underlined. 2 times 3 is 6. And then I'm going to write the plus 4 because I haven't done anything with it yet. The next part of the question is, it's all addition, so I can do it. I'm just going to do it in 2 parts. 1 plus 6 is 7 plus 4. And that's going to be equal to 11. Let's try one of these questions, the next question. 6 times 3 minus 1. Which comes first? Multiplication or the subtraction? And you're right, it's multiplication. So 6 times 3, we're going to write down 18 minus 1 equals, and we can solve this right away, 17. That's all that we have to do for that question. Over here, we have inside the brackets, we have 8 divided by 2 times 4. Are we going to solve the brackets, the division, or the multiplication next? We'll go back to our list and look, and it says brackets, then the multiplication or division, then the addition, subtraction. So in this question, we're going to solve the brackets first. So 8 divided in half is going to be 4. And I write the rest of the question times 4, which we can answer right away, is 16. This second last question, 9 divided by 3 times 3 plus 0. What am I going to do first, the multiplication or the division or the adding? And if you said division, you're right, because it's the first one that we come to. Between multiplication and division, we come to this one first. So we're going to solve that. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And I'm just going to underline, that's the one I did, times 3 plus 0. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 0 equals, 9 plus 0 equals 9. And the last question I have for an example is 5 minus 2 times 1 plus 2. There's no brackets, so the next part that we would go to would be the multiplication. So 2 times 1. So I write the part of the question I'm not using. 5 minus, what's 2 times 1? Or 2 groups of 1 is 2. And then I write the plus 2 that I'm not using yet. And that equals something I don't know. Then I go back. And I can do the subtraction before the addition. It's whichever order they appear in when it's just the two things at the same level. Just like multiplication and division can be done in the order that they appear. This question up here, addition and subtraction, if that's all that's in your question, that you can do them in the order that they appear. 5 minus 2 is 3 plus, sorry, I'm having trouble with the focus. 3 plus 2 equals 5. Okay, when you go to do the assignment, I have highlighted parts of the part of the question that I want you to start with. You'll notice that it's most likely the brackets or the multiplication that I've asked you to start with. Please refer back to this list of brackets, multiplication, division, and addition, subtraction to double check what you're supposed to use next. And remember, only solve one thing for each line. Some of your questions might have 3 or 4 lines to them. Some might only have 2 lines. Good luck. Have fun.